Hello everyone, it is Sunday night and I am putting out my video for the week. I have not assigned any um, reading material and I'm not going to put any PowerPoints out there. This is really just me talking to you kind of quickly about assignment 11. Assignment 11, you are to create a unit of lesson plans and turn them into me. You've done most of the work for this already. You've done vocabulary, you've done activity centers, you've created graphic organizers. So basically what I'm asking you to do is to give me 5 days worth of lessons, a lesson that would cover one subject area. So for elementary teachers, whatever subject matter you've been using, that's one you're going to stick with. Whatever text you've been using, that's what you're going to stick with. And give me five approximately 40 to 50-minute lessons that you would do each day for a week over that text. And again, you've done most of this work already. What I'm asking you to do is to use the lesson plan template that's in the files on Canvas. Write out the actual standard that you're using, the materials, all of that kind of stuff. So this time you have to fill out the entire lesson plan template 5 different times, one for each day's lesson. And again, each lesson should be about 40 to 50 minutes long. So for the middle school and high school people, this would be basically your week's worth of lessons for one particular class. Again, please don't stress about this. I know it seems like you're doing a lot. You've done most of the work already. So for example, you could have day 5 be your activity centers. You've already created all of that. Now you just have to go in and fill that in that lesson plan template, again, that's on Canvas in files, and write out a few of the extra details that I didn't ask for in the assignment. But you have the bulk of the work done. You have the activity centers done. You may not have an assessment. Some of you did, some of you didn't. So there are small things that you may have to add to the lesson plan. But again, you have the bulk of the work done. So I don't want you to get really stressed over this. Yes, it's a big assignment. Mostly it should be organizing and making decisions about what you've already created that you would really want to use now. So, we did early on, we did some vocabulary kinds of stuff. Maybe in this last one with your activity centers, you had a better vocabulary activity that you liked better, that you would use that instead of the one that we created early on in the class. So this is supposed to be mainly about making decisions about what you've already created and what you would want to use. When you go into the chapter or the assignment 11 stuff, it tells you things that I'm requiring to be there. And along with that, use the lesson plan template that's in the files. I want to see that 5 different times. I'm not giving you anything else this week to work on. I think this isn't due until April 27th, so you have plenty of time. Nothing new this week, no reading assignment, no PowerPoint from me, just this quick video saying, hey, use this time, get a head start on this lesson plan. It is the bulk of what you're going to be doing. And then we will finish our whole class with you picking one of those lessons and teaching it to somebody else. I don't care if it's a mom, a dad, a brother, a sister, the dog, I don't care. You have to have a student in your class that you are actually, and you will record yourself teaching the lesson, because it's important to record yourself, because I want you, one, it's important to record it, two, one, because you can go back and edit. If you don't like how you did it, you can do it again. So, which you can't do in a real classroom. Second of all, you can evaluate yourself, which might be the last assignment that we do, is a reflection over your areas of strength and weakness and what you could fix. So just begin to think about that this is this 5 lesson plan thing that I'm asking for now will be the precursor to the big deal, which is you recording yourself teaching a lesson. If we weren't doing online schooling still, I would have had you teach your lesson to the class, but that's no longer an option. So you're going to have to kind of create your own class. Trust me when I say it is easier to teach to people than it is to one person. So if you could get a couple of family members, I'm not asking you to go out and grab students. We're all quarantined. But begin thinking about that again. I have one person's video already uploaded for this coming week's attendance. Remember, I asked you that you have to send me a 1 minute or more video about some of the strategies that you would use that I mentioned in the last PowerPoint. So please make sure you have that uploaded and sent to me. I don't even care if it's a link to a YouTube video. Sometimes those are easiest. Just make sure you get that in so I can give you the points for attendance for this coming week. Again, if you have any questions, email me. I'm pretty quick to respond. I think you figured that out. I also think most of you have figured out I'm pretty flexible. I know a lot of you are getting stressed. The longer this goes on, the harder it is, the more restrictions we have. Please just keep in contact with me. Communicate with me, and we can always figure out a solution and get you where you need to be. Okay? I'm pretty easygoing. I don't take things, I'm not incredibly sensitive. You can tell me how you feel. It's okay. I hope again that you are all doing well. I am hanging out here, relaxing on a Sunday night. Got my Tigger sweatshirt on, hat. It's my favorite hairdo, is the baseball cap. I hope you are all finding some time to reconnect with family, some downtime. I know this is incredibly stressful. I can't imagine being a full-time student, although I am taking a class as well, but it's one class. So it's very different. I do sympathize with you. Again, communicate with me. If there's anything that I can do to help you ease your stress, if you need extensions because of something going on, just communicate with me. Okay? I will talk to you all later. I hope all is well. Peace and blessings.